Hello and welcome to Perspectives, where we'll take a deep dive into the issues of the day and where we'll take a look at people's opinions on such issues. I am Ruth Osime. Welcome back to Perspectives here on Arise News. Tuface Idibia, one of Nigeria's most legendary musicians, has found his private struggles playing out in the public arena, turning personal matters into a national conversation. Speculation around emotional strain, control, and even substance use has fueled public concern, while attempts to project his unity with his wife, Latasha, have done little to ease questions about his well-being. Calls for his release from fellow celebrities and fans, alongside a formal petition from his family to the Inspector General of Police, have heightened public anxiety and intensified scrutiny of the situation. Yet many observers draw a necessary distinction. Tuface is not a boy lost in the system, but a grown man whose choices have long shaped his career and his relationships. Circulating footage and his emotional appeals for understanding have therefore triggered mixed reactions, sympathy on one hand and demands for accountability on the other. Comparisons with his past marriage to ex-wife Annie have further complicated public perception. Today, we examine this unfolding saga and ask what it reveals about personal responsibility, public concern, and the cost of living a private life under relentless public judgment. We're heading for a short break, but stay with us because coming up shortly is a conversation proper with our distinguished guests, Joseph Edgar, Latasha Ngwube, and Saida Bodge. Perspectives will return in just a moment. Welcome back to Perspectives here on Arise News. Now, to my guests, starting from Joseph Edgar. He's a social critic, columnist, and theatre producer, known for his sharp takes on governance, culture, and the absurdities of Nigerian society. I also have joining us here, Latasha Ngwube, a lifestyle journalist with more than 20 years' experience. She's written for top publications like This Day, Vanguard, Allure, served as founding editor of The Wheel Downtown, and has hosted TV shows on Channels TV, Linda Ikeji, and Africa Magic. We also have as well Sarah Idaji Abutu, also known as Saida Bodge, an actress, fervent champion for women's rights, and a supporter of the girl child. A good feeling to have all of you here with me on Perspectives this morning.
Thank you.
So, as you know, we have it will only be worthy for us to get into this very important conversation with the next video clip in which Tuface made a passionate appeal for everyone to come to their senses. Let's hear him, and then we'll be right back.
This is getting out of hand, and this is a dangerous situation right now. I know what fans can do, I know what people can do. I am perfectly okay. You understand what I'm saying? And this is putting Latasha at risk. It's not fair on anybody to do this kind of thing. It's not fair on anybody at all. So please, I need everybody to calm down. I need everybody to cease fire. We want to resolve all these issues. People, they get issue for house. Not today. But this is getting out of hand. Please, friends, family, everybody, cease fire. Please, I beg you. I beg you. I am perfectly fine. I did not pull that. Please. Please. I'm okay. Please.
Now, this is a very troubling post, as you can see. Let me start with you, Edgar, because I know you're pro Tuface in this whole situation. Do you think he's been trapped in a relationship where he cannot understand the dynamics, or do you think he's been victimized?
He's obviously being very, very victimized.
How so?
He's like a fly trapped in a spider web. So the more you try to struggle to come out, the more it is catching you. All the women that's passed through his life have all been predators. From that first woman, that one in first act, that from our
I saw you say, but don't worry, you respond.
That former beauty queen, you know, all of them down to Annie, down to this person. So what they've seen is a weak man. What these women have seen is a weak man. Not just an ordinary weak man, a very good-looking man, a highly talented man, a very successful man. So they open their claws and they grab him. Do you get? And then because from this video I see now, he's a helpless man. He's weak. You get? He's trying to struggle. He's trying to want to come out. He can't. You get? By now, he should trigger his self-defense mechanisms. He should start fighting back. This is not the time for him to be trying to defend anybody. This is not wife or anything like that. He should try to. He should try to begin to look at a way to survive. If not, so we'll be singing till we meet again.
Anyways, it's interesting. It's interesting that you say that, because my next question to you, Latasha, is that you say Tuface is a weak man, that he always picks the wrong women. The truth of the matter is,
no, he doesn't pick the wrong women.
Okay, well,
women pick him.
Okay, well,
because he's weak.
Even that in itself is a problem.
Yes,
because if women
problem.
cannot keep picking you for the rest of your life.
Yes.
So let me start with you, Latasha. The truth of the matter is, there are alpha female and there are submissive females. Mm-hmm. So I saw an article, a post where a guy was saying, for you to date or marry an alpha female, you yourself must align. Do you understand? Mm-hmm. To accommodate such women, because they can make or break you. Mm-hmm. Because they're aggressive, they're possessive, they have all the things that, all the qualities or whatever that make them strong women. So do you think in Tuface's case, what has gone wrong in choosing somebody like a Latasha as his wife?
So first of all, I would like to say that everything that we know about Tuface and Latasha and his whole marital situation is just a little bit more than speculation. Mm-hmm. I feel like we've only seen snatches, like a small insight into their lives. Even as of now, we don't know anything for sure. The video clip that went on Daddy Freeze's live, it just tells us that there was an argument and a scuffle. We don't know if anybody hit anybody.
Yeah, but generally, what has been given out, or the impression that has been created about Latasha as a woman?
Well, Nigerians always have impressions. Human beings have impressions. She's a strong girl. She's a politician. She comes from a privileged background. She's probably accustomed to a certain kind of lifestyle. She's outspoken, clearly, and very bold. So, and that in itself is not a bad thing. But when it comes to Tuface, it's very unfortunate, first of all. I should also say that I'm very disappointed in the way the matters of his family continue to push forward into the public space. Both from the management side, his family allegedly and reportedly come out, petition, looking for him. Why must the matter always come out into the public space? But speaking to the question you asked about alpha females, I can't say whether he has chosen right or wrong. I think that's really for him to decide, for both parties to decide. But there's nothing wrong with an alpha female. In fact, under the right circumstances, she could be the pressure needed to forge a diamond. So it really depends. But I think that there are other factors at play that we might not necessarily be aware of. There may be issues of, like, you know, maybe alcohol, maybe, I really don't know. We can't say.
We'll delve into that.
Yeah.
As the morning wears on. But Sarah, what's your take on this? What do you think that Tuface should look into himself as a human being?
Okay. I would say
about his emotional patterns.
I would say, first of all, if you are polygamous in nature, you should make that known to people. Like, okay, I want to have several wives. Because you can't say, I feel like Tuface is a womanizer. He loves women. And he's someone who gets tired of women easily. Like, when he sees you and he knows who you are, he has seen your in and outs, he's like bored and he needs like the next one to go to. So if you're that kind of man, just be polygamous, have several wives. Anybody who wants to marry you like that, to accept you the way you are. Do you understand? You can't claim to be a one woman man. Yeah, and switch when this one, maybe she's pregnant and you are irritated by the way she's acting and you're already bored, you're missing your other wife, and when you go back to her, you want this one again. So men are like that, like they don't know where to stand, they don't know what they want. They don't like calm women. They feel calm women are boring. They want drama, they want malice, they want all those things. It just like sparks up the relationship for them in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but some men are like that. They don't like peace of mind. They say they want peace of mind, but they don't really like peace of mind. And it's going to shock everybody that Tuface and Latasha might actually last more than others because she's giving him troubles and drama. Just saying.
That's the excitement.
Some men like that. When it's quiet, when it's peaceful, they don't want it. They just want drama, talk. Why are you quiet? Why are you giving me peace? I think that's the kind of person he is. Exactly. I want problem always. Exactly. So that's what I think.
I don't know why. I think that might be an overestimation, because the truth of the matter is that toxic toxicity
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily translate to a good relationship.
Yeah.
Do you understand? And I also believe that for somebody like Tuface, even though Edgar says the women pick him or the women have victimized him, okay, women pick him and the women have victimized him, I feel too that he too has a role to play. You can't keep making the same recurring mistake over and over and over again. Do you understand? After a while, people have to question your own capabilities, your own taste or whatever. But look, let me ask you, Edgar, do you think celebrities are victims of distorted media narratives sometimes? That because he's a popular person, do you understand? Everything that happens, like Latasha says, is exaggerated because bloggers are looking for mileage and they're looking for content and what have you. So do you think that also puts an unfair advantage to their union?
No, okay, so it comes with the terrain. It comes with terrain. That's why I'm not wanting to agree with Latasha to a full extent. You know, so these
Why
things,
do you disagree with her?
No, because these things also add to even pep up the career. When last did Tuface have a hit? What relevance does Tuface have anymore in the system? If you really look at it, do you get me now? Beyond all of this drama.
So do you think that some of this drama might be orchestrated?
So no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying it fits positively. Do you get me now? To his continued relevance in the space. Positively. Because it's the fact that he's being talked about.
No, it fits negatively.
Exactly, that's the word.
Wait, hold on. You can look at it from positive, from negative, but the most important thing is, so they say publicity, good or bad, is still publicity. Do you get me now?
You didn't say it's good publicity, though.
I'm not saying it's good publicity. I'm just saying that this particular publicity,
it fits negatively.
it fits. No, let me talk now. When you're talking, I keep quiet now.
Okay, go on.
The point is that there's publicity. Now, whether it's negative or positive, there's publicity. Any news is news. Do you get? Now, so all of this, do you get me now, is helping his career one way or the other. People are going back to his old songs. People are going back to his lyrics. People are doing all of that. He's making money out of all of this. Now, whether it's something set out to do or not is what I don't really know. Like she has rightly said again, some of this could also be orchestrated in a way. Some of this could be over-exaggerated in a way, but they're facts. The facts are that the man has so many children from so many women, and that the man has just left one wife for a new wife without even giving himself 3 hours to rest. He left one wife on Friday afternoon, he married another on Saturday afternoon. And the fact now is that we've seen him being handcuffed on the street in London. And another fact is we've seen him on the freeze wherever, having all of that. So those are the facts we should discuss here now. You get me now? You know. So whether he's being celebrity or not, it's not the point here. He being celebrity has even helped this thing to go further than it's supposed to go. People like us may have 600 more problems than he has, but public are not interested. Because we don't have that profile. So this goes to the terrain.
Okay, let me ask you, Latasha, considering what we've said about this publicity and what have you, do you also think that, aside from Latasha, any woman that is involved with a Tuface, for instance, will be unfairly judged without the scrutiny being focused on him? That what is he also doing wrong that is attracting this kind of reaction? Do you think as a legend or a popular person, whoever is with him is already disadvantaged?
Absolutely. And I'm so glad you said that because I want to actually address something that Edgar said. I follow him on social media and on WhatsApp. He wrote this article that, quite frankly, I'm sorry, I thought it was absolute trash.
Okay, can you read?
Yes, I'm going to read a part from it that you said. This is Edgar. So Edgar says, I'll just quote, "I waited for all of 24 hours and no foul-mouthed feminist talking head has come out to boldly ask for the arrest or beheading of the wicked witch who seems bent on giving our legend the last morsel of disgrace." I'm guessing that he means his wife, Tuface's wife. He also goes on.
Wait, let her finish now.
But you also went on to say that the Nigerian woman has succeeded in selling the very stupid narrative of equality and partnership as the basis for modern union between man and woman, and this has led our innocent and many more men to be beaten up and muscled down by these waifs they marry.
This is wives, not waste.
Why? No, you said waifs, but that's a word too. Okay, so wives. I just, first of all, I would like to address that because why does the idea of equality and partnership, why does it offend you so much?
Wait, is this about me? But because I can answer if it's about me, we can take it on.
Because this is
no,
about...
we can take it on. We can take it on. If it's about the article, no, I will answer it.
Okay, answer it.
You can take it on.
No, answer
it. Doesn't offend me. What offends me, you get me now, is the obsessive abuse of that equality. It's obsessive abuse by that partnership that we've given modern day women.
How was this abuse? How was
Totally abused.
How?
We can see that very clearly.
How?
The woman is in charge.
How?
No, don't keep asking me how. The woman is in charge.
No, but how? How do you know she's in
Who is
charge?
crying for help now? Is it the man or the woman?
We don't know. The person that you
No, who
said
got
is crying for
handcuffed?
help.
No, who got handcuffed? Who got slapped? We've been hearing stories of one person getting beaten.
We heard stories,
By
but we
now,
didn't see.
Tuface should trigger his self-defense mechanism
And do what?
and survive.
And slap her
By
back.
wearing a
Whatever.
shield.
So how are you sure the woman is not the victim? Why are you so sure?
I don't know. I don't know. What I see here now is that everybody's
sound
saying
like
that
you're so sure and
this
you were
man
there.
needs help.
How? He's a
This
grown
man
man.
needs help.
But has it
50.
occurred to you that the woman too
She is the aggressor.
He is 50.
It's very clear.
He's a 50-year-old
Anybody
man
can be a
with
victim.
multiple children.
100-year-old man can be a
Edgar,
victim.
he's a
When you were opening your legs for him, you did not know.
I didn't open my legs.
When you were opening legs for him, you did not know.
I don't understand.
No. This
But you say
is.
the man is faultless.
Really?
My question is, are you saying the man himself
Let
is
me calm down
faultless?
now and let me explain
Yeah,
to you.
calm down.
Give me 2 minutes.
Calm
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
down.
explain to you. Let me calm
Let's
down.
let Sarah
God
talk.
bless you. Let me
Let's
calm.
let Sarah talk while you're doing. No. You cannot
Let me
take
answer.
through.
No.
Let's let
No.
Sarah talk while you're at it, while you're calming
No,
down.
I've calmed down.
You
I've
still
calmed
talk
down.
because I want to ask you a question.
Okay, ask.
Okay, ask.
You said something a few minutes ago. You said it might be like a publicity or something to like trend his song because nobody has heard about him in the world. So are you advising other male celebrities who are like musicians to like do this to their wives
that's not what I
so
said.
they can trend?
No, that's not what I said. She asked me a question, so I was answering
No,
her
but
question. That's not what I
you're
said.
so convinced
Yeah.
that this blame game is only on one side. It's a two-way street.
Yeah.
But I don't see any woman blaming Latasha. She has not blamed
First,
Latasha.
please, let there be a
She has not
distinction.
blamed
I am
Latasha. I have blamed
Latasha
Tuface.
and that's Natasha.
I have blamed Tuface.
Yeah.
I have blamed Tuface.
No, you haven't blamed Tuface.
I have blamed
You have supported
Tuface.
Tuface.
You've not.
Hold
You have
on.
blamed
In
Natasha.
all of my articles, I've blamed Tuface, even though I still support him. Do you get me now? And
How
the
do you
way,
blame him?
By not defending himself, by even
What should
allowing
he have
himself.
done?
I don't know. I know what I would do as Joseph Edgar.
What would you have done?
I know what I would do as Joseph Edgar.
What would you have done?
No. You can't treat me like that.
So,
no.
What would you have done?
I will knock you back.
What do you know
No,
that
honestly,
she
excuse
did?
me. If you slap
in one
me,
of the videos,
I will slap you back.
Okay, in one of the videos, I
I'm
think
walking- I'm
that was
walking to the
posted
jail.
online,
I'm walking to the
Natasha
jail.
said something like always insulting me, like I think
Yeah,
when they were in the
some
store,
stuff that
you're always
means-
insulting
Yeah,
me. So do you
airport
think
thing.
she's like crazy to say that? If he wasn't doing that to her, do you
Let me
think
tell
she
you
would have
something.
said that?
Let me tell you something.
And don't forget, she
Let
has
me-
just had a baby. She
let me
might
answer-
even have post later.
Exactly.
Let me answer
First
that.
of all, you don't have
Let
issues
me
with the
answer
woman
to
who's
that.
pregnant. You don't have issues with the woman who is pregnant or is having her post because it deals with the mind.
Because of that, she can't slap
Because
me.
she's seeing herself, she's
But
not
how
liking
do
what
you
she
know she
sees.
slapped him? Where is
Yeah,
the
you-
footage
where's
of
the
her
evidence to show?
slapping
It's all
him?
over. We've written it.
No.
Excuse me. So
We're reading it.
she's seen her body. She's not liking what she's seeing in the mirror because this is not how she used to be.
So God,
So
that's
everything
God
is messing
vibes
with her
me.
mind.
might
And
be
now
suffering
you
from
as a man,
postnatal
you're not helping
Can
her.
I answer? Can I answer?
Yeah, go on.
God bless you. You see, let me tell you something. Men have different levels of patience.
Okay.
God bless you. Do you get?
But this is too early.
No, I'm coming. You can have all of that. Do you get me now? Yes, we understand that. We have women that have had children now, plenty. We have women that have had gone through all of this, plenty. Do you get? We're not stupid. We're not mad. Do you get me now? That's what I'm telling you.
But let me ask you a question.
Hold
Edgar.
on.
You meet a woman, if you look at Natasha, from the little that we see of her, she's very assertive, she's very confident in herself,
Yeah.
she's obviously very vocal.
Yeah.
Probably
No
has
problem.
a-
We love women like that.
Listen, probably has
Do
a hot
you?
temper.
Yeah, we love
so
women
my
like
point
that.
is that if you know as Tuface
Yes.
that you can't handle a woman like this,
Yes.
why marry her?
Hey, but he's been trying to handle her now. But what we're saying is,
No,
don't
but,
handle her well.
but why even marry her in the
I'm
first
sure they
place?
Hey, so
dated
why?
before
So
marriage.
if the girls also know that this Tuface is a mumu,
Forget
why
about the
marry
girl.
him too?
Forget about the
Why
girl.
should we always
He's-
forget about the
No,
girl?
because he's the one that
He's
has gone
the
to
star.
marry.
No, why did she agree?
But he is the star.
If she knew that he was a mumu, why did she
I don't
agree?
understand.
No.
What do you mean? Why did she agree?
No,
She
you're
agreed
asking
to
me.
marry
You're
him.
asking me that why did
He
he go
is
and
the
marry
one
her?
that chooses to marry.
So she was dummy. She quickly agreed. She don't have sense.
No. That has nothing.
She should look and no, Auntie Ruth, please. I beg you, Lord Jesus Christ.
That has nothing to do.
The
with
man
it.
has a pedigree.
Okay, we're
The
going to
man-
take a break now. We're going to take a break now.
Banana.
Calm down. Calm down. I think Edgar needs a glass of water.
Please
So
give me.
let's take a break. We'll be right
can
back.
have mine.
We're taking a break soon, please. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back on Perspective. See you soon. Okay, we're back on air. Edgar, can you marry Latasha?
Yes, now.
God forbid.
But we deal with that.
God forbid.
I will break her down.
God forbid. God
People like
forbid.
this are
God
very easy.
forbid. God
What do you mean
forbid.
they're
God
very
forbid.
It's all you know is just a buffet. So
Your
I will break
problem
her
is
down.
generalization,
No, I'll break her
and this
down.
is where you keep landing
I have
yourself in
experience, people
problem.
like you. I'll
have
break her
no
down.
experience.
No, because you keep on-
Edgar, you can never be with a strong woman.
Exactly.
We
Who told you that?
intimidate you.
You.
100%.
Who?
Honey, 100%. You can't.
You are a strong woman.
100%.
No, because we're talking, let's not even
Which strong
narrow it
woman?
down to Latasha.
You are not, there's no strong
Latasha
woman.
is a
There's no
woman.
strong
My mother is a strong woman.
Okay,
My
your
mother went to
is
civil
only
war.
sent
Okay,
of
so but why did
Nigeria.
Tuface marry Natasha if he couldn't handle her?
Why?
Why did he marry a woman like Natasha if he could not handle her?
Because he's a weak man. I've said it many times now. He's weak. Two-Face does not represent Nigerian man.
But you said he's our
What's the
legend.
Nigerian man?
He's a legend in music. He can write songs. A Nigerian man is strong, bold, confident, and he knows what he
And-
wants in a
and violent?
relationship. Not violent.
If a woman
He's
is violent,
firm. He's
if
firm.
a woman is violent to him,
He will break her down. He will
how
stop
would
the
he break-
violence.
How would he stop
How would
it?
you break it
By
down?
manly actions.
How?
What are manly
How would you see
actions?
men? How would you see men control the strongest of women with only their eyes?
What does that mean?
How would you see?
Is he a remote control?
No.
What is
You
that?
just know one line not to cross.
Why do you keep talking about lines?
You
as though
just
this is
know
the military?
one line. No.
excuse me.
If you respect yourself as a woman, I will respect you as a man. I will love you. I will guide you. I will protect you.
So
I
respecting
will nourish
yourself
you.
is indirectly
So let us
being
talk.
stupid, right?
No, I didn't say that.
Okay, so how, please?
No, I didn't say that.
So please,
So,
I'll explain
educate
how
us.
you respect yourself as a woman.
It's just knowing mutual respect. My
How,
husband
please?
does not like this, I will not do it.
Okay.
My wife does not like this, I will not do it.
Okay.
Don't try your husband. Don't taunt him. Don't cross that and see
And
what
don't
he will
try
do.
your
So do you
wife
think
too,
that-
right?
Don't try your wife too.
So do you think Natasha taunted him?
I think Natasha has crossed so many lines and the man does not have the courage to pull her back. That's why
The
I saw
issue
this
you have
rubbish.
now, the issue you have now is because Tuface is the one crying. We see women every
he?
day
Is he?
online.
Is
No,
he?
no, no. We
Is
see
he?
women every day
He's a
online.
weak man. He's crying. He's a weak man.
We see women
What
every
do
day
you mean,
online.
weak man?
Why is crying? He's crying.
Can
He's
I
a weak
finish?
man.
Can I finish?
Please finish.
We see women every day online
Weak man,
crying
we cry because of woman.
because they are in like abusive relationships. Saying,
Yes.
I need help. My husband is doing
Yes.
something. Most time, in fact, now it's like a joke because people don't even take that thing serious anymore. She's crying. Oh. Nah,
That's
marriage
bad.
matter. You
That's
get.
bad. Woman
So because
cannot
it's
cry.
Two-Face now, the men are angry. Why? Why can't it be even?
Because it's too much. People just target this boy. All the women since he started
Mind you, he left his
choice, but
Be
this
watching
is
now.
choices.
Be watching now. By next week now, if Latasha leave him, another woman will jump in. Be watching. Why did Latasha go and marry him 2 days after he left Annie?
Did she propose to herself?
Did
Why?
Natasha know that the guy is defective?
Okay, why did he leave the woman that was giving him peace? Why did
Exactly.
he leave his ex-wife?
Who told that one gave him peace?
She gave him peace.
If not giving people, will he leave? Is he
No,
stupid?
she gave him peace. I
Okay,
guess
so he's left from frying pan to fire. Is that
I
what
guess
you're
he was
saying?
bored
Simple,
because
because he's a weak man.
It was too peaceful, so
Let
he
me
was
tell
bored.
you something. See, let me tell you something about this Two-Face and he cannot beat me. The man is weak. And that is why he's having all of these problems. The man is weak.
He's not only weak.
He's not the only man in this Lagos that have children with so many women.
He's not only weak, he's,
But
he's
but
a manipulator.
whatever you want to call him, call
He's
him.
a narcissist.
I call him weak.
Please
I don't
call
know
him
about
all
those
the names.
negatives. I call him weak because there are other men in this Lagos who have more wives, more children, and don't do this thing that is rubbish that he's doing.
Is it because
Plenty.
it's not, no, but you cannot.
It's a shame
you
to
can't,
men.
No, you can't say that.
I'm saying it
Because the reason
openly.
why Two-Face's own is public is because of who he is.
Very true.
Only of you have 7 wives, not so this kind of thing. Obato Joshua had 3 wives, not so this kind of thing. Fela married 21, not so this kind of thing. Many women like that. Charlie has so many, we not so this kind of thing. Those are men.
That's what I was saying. That if you're
Those
polygamous
are
in
men.
nature, that's
Those
what I was
are
saying.
the men I respect.
Clearly.
That's
Yes.
what I was saying. That
Those
if
are
you are
men, not be this thing where we see over now.
excuse me, if you're polygamous
kind
in
of
nature,
woman.
if you're polygamous in nature,
Yes.
just make it known. Everybody knows that this man loves women.
But are you sure that there are things that Two-Face is doing as well that Latasha is less tolerant of? That Annie
Obviously. Yes.
Do you also feel that if the roles were reversed, how do you think people would have reacted? If it was Natasha that came out and
All
said,
of them, like this
Two-Face-
Natasha, then will start and be shouting and let's bury it too.
Of course, Latasha for
So now
Natasha,
Latasha
any
is
day of
keeping
the
quiet
week.
now. Now the story is what receiving knock. It's not saying well. That's why I said 24 hours after I was waiting. No
What do you
feminist
mean?
talk. No feminist talk. No feminist talk. Already
Edgar,
today night they're beating our
Edgar,
brother.
but
Nobody's
so
Do
talking.
you not believe this is double standard?
By who? On whose part?
But on the women's part, that they're all
Women,
supposed-
yes, women are only double standard now.
Why is it double standard?
I don't know. Ask them. Once a man is the victim, you won't hear a word. Once a woman, you see carrying placard
Okay,
up
but
and
you
down.
know
but
you're
this is the-
saying-
so let me. I love what you just said.
Yes.
What you're saying squarely, centers Two-Face as a victim.
Big victim.
Beautiful.
Quote me.
Now, let me ask you something.
Yes.
You do not feel that there is a possibility that Latasha might be a victim? There's no room in your
But
mind.
he said it earlier.
Yes, exactly.
He said that earlier.
But
what I want to,
What did he
what
say
I need you to
earlier?
do, I'm getting there. What I need you to do is to make your points clear. You said Latasha knows that Tuface is like this. Why did she marry him?
Yes.
So
why did she agree?
indirectly
to marry him?
saying she's the victim, right?
No.
That was what
she's
you meant.
She's the predator.
No,
How
you
is it
said,
how?
no. You said she knows he was like this and she still went to marry him. That means she's the victim.
She's the predator.
How is she a
I think you're
predator?
saying two different things.
Simple. No.
That guy is talking out.
You're saying two different things. You're confusing us
Let me
or me.
explain.
You
Let me
even
explain.
called all the other women
Let me explain.
predators. So
Yes.
Annie is a
So
predator.
how are they
Yes.
predators?
How?
God bless you. You see, all of you people have sense too much.
We should.
All of you have sense too much. Women, the average woman is 4-5 steps ahead of every man.
By the grace of
God
God.
bless you. If this cameraman went to chase Latasha, she will never agree.
Which
Latasha?
Latasha?
This not your own Latasha. This one I'm talking about now. Do you get the Natasha or the everyone talking about? She will never agree.
How do you know?
That's how it's
But
very
you don't
obvious.
know.
So
It's very
shots
obvious.
to the
Let me make
camera.
my point.
Go ahead,
Let me
go
make my point. You get. So she has seen a legend, a good-looking legend. She has seen positioning.
But wasn't she also bringing something to the table? She's
I don't
also
know.
a
That
House of
woman is
Representatives
already
now.
made.
She could bring in. She could be whatever it is. She could bring whatever it is. But at the end of the day,
It's a two-way street. She's
It's
bringing
a two-way
that, she's
street. No
bringing it.
problem.
And why do they always go for the strong women, for the already made women?
It's a two-way street. I agree.
Go ahead.
Shall you get me now? So that she's not going to go below her standard.
Yeah.
So she just turned a blind eye to all the defects that the whole wide world is seeing. This is a train wreck. Tuface is a train wreck. You get? It's been a train wreck for the last 10 years. You get? No, she now feels like most women do. I will correct it. I can change it. I can handle it.
So basically,
You
you're
get?
saying she's a
No, wait,
nurturing
let's-
spirit
let's-
came out.
Yeah, whatever
but
it is.
she's a predator.
Yeah, a predator. Yes, a predator of the nurture now. You know what I said before?
Go ahead.
Yes. So she move in, captures the guy. You get? And then the guy goes and marries her. You get? And then
Captures
implosion.
the guy.
Is he catfishing
Implosion.
upon?
Captures the guy. Like, I don't understand.
How?
See,
You know-
you are women. I have
No,
seen men
I
that
don't
have
even
been
know. It's not about
captured.
women. I don't even know where to come from.
I've seen
because
men that have
you
been
think you're
captured.
going-
Bondage now. Do you think-
I've seen men.
Do you think it's under bondage
It's
now?
under worst kind of bondage. I've seen men that have been captured. I've seen men who have left Banana Island to go and sleep in the mat in one room in Shomolu. In this Lagos, I see them where see happening tomorrow morning. Those men have been captured.
You know,
You people are the number
You
one
people.
manipulators. We are just but
They are victims.
babies in your hands. You get, but few men have been able to wrestle
what?
themselves out of this thing.
Have
These
you
two
wrestled
face-
yourself?
They're not trying.
Have you wrestled yourself?
I know how to do, man.
You are in the middle of women.
That time-
but,
You
but,
don't
but,
have
you,
to
but you
wrestle.
sound like you're experienced. So why you saying you never see the woman? You sound like you've gone through this thing before.
Yes, yes.
So why you not saying you've never seen the
I
woman?
have suffered. I don't say I'm again now. I have suffered.
You're
Do you get
twisting
me now?
your words.
No.
You're really twisting
In the
your
past,
words.
I
don't
have
even
suffered.
understand.
Today, you get it cannot happen. And
So
that's
if you were to talk to Tuface now, what would you tell him?
simple. First, admit that you're in trouble. All that my wife was a commissioner, my wife is doing death threat. That is what happens. It's like when somebody they say you're mad, say I'm not mad, say you're mad, you're not mad. Do you get me now? Admit you're in trouble. Be true to yourself that you're in trouble. Then run to your mother. Your mother is your mother.
But this same woman was there when they celebrated their wedding now. Was
Yeah,
she
she
not there?
was.
You see, that's the thing about mothers. You get, if your mother say, if you go to your mother, this is what I want, your mother will follow you, even if she doesn't like it.
No, initially she refused.
You know
to
she
accept.
refused, yes.
Then she
So
accepted.
they work on her now.
So how does it even make sense?
So-
So, to go and even report
so
to,
work on her.
to
No,
the police
she has
on
to.
this
No.
matter? Is he a child?
Wait, no. Because the man is. People have done it.
Yeah, but the police have
I have
no
seen
business come and
people.
take him
I
out
have
of his
seen
house.
people who have taken their husband, their wife, their brothers. You get me to psychiatry. As this person not get sense again.
No, but my point is that why go to the IG of police in the first place? What can they do? He's an adult.
No, they've made allegations of financial impropriety. Do you get me now? So it's for the police to not investigate and come out and say, well, there's point or there's no point. They are in the right. The family is in the right. Because maybe they've seen transactions. Do you get me now? They're in the right. We've heard where they said that the man wants to go for a business meeting. They beat him and keep him in the house. Do you get me now? So they're in their right. Do you get me now? Tuface must first be true to himself and come to the conclusion that he is in trouble. And then he'll go to his mother and say, I'm in trouble. And then he'll look for bigger men who have gone through this kind of thing before and say, I'm in trouble. And
So
then those
basically,
men
Tuface
will
should go back to another woman.
No.
That's his mother.
No.
He's in trouble.
Okay,
Then
yes,
he should go
his
to a
mother.
woman.
Yes,
So
mother.
another woman.
Not another wife.
Oh,
Come out
okay.
from his mother, not another wife.
So
Not
do you
another
think
wife.
now, from what I'm asking all three of you, do you think this is a time for Tuface to take time out and
Yes.
evaluate himself, or hang in there and weather the storm?
I think it's too late.
Personally, I do think that in the wake of his split with Annie, I think it was very odd.
Too early.
The way they split up, there's so many questions, and to be very fair, they gave us no reasons, and that's fine. Personally, I would have thought that each party would separate and take some time out for themselves.
Yes.
Work on yourself, get some air, figure out stuff.
Yes.
I mean, it's obvious. We can read between the lines, even though nobody told us anything direct. We could see who seemed aggrieved or who seemed hurt and who seemed to have moved on. It was very obvious and very clear. And I felt that Tuface making the decision to get married so quickly was a bit surprising, but who knows, right? We don't know. Nobody knows anything for sure.
But is it that it might have come across as marrying too quickly, but the fact that they might have been dating much longer?
That's why I said we know nothing for sure.
Okay.
Go on.
I think he left his previous marriage because of this new one, because he wanted to get married. It's not because he needed space and he met someone and he just married her. I feel like that's like he led that
They
that
must have
marriage.
had a history of
yes,
relationship
he led
going
that
first.
marriage because of this person he's with right now. And Tuface, okay, let me just make it a little easier for us to understand. Okay, let's say you now. If I tell you, are you okay? He might just laugh and smile. If I tell you, are you okay? So you might tell me, what's wrong with you? What do you mean by that? That's what happened. Annie is a calm person that just took everything and she was quiet about it. And maybe they were fighting inside, but it wasn't like everybody think that maybe you understand. But Latasha is someone that she doesn't like that. She doesn't like disrespect. You don't know what she has gone through from childhood, and she's like protecting her respect, and she's defensive, and she's like,
Maybe
so many
domineering by nature.
Yeah, so many scenarios. So you don't expect her to take what Annie took from
They're
you.
two different people.
Two different people. Do you understand? So that is it. It's not like she's a bad person. She's just showing you what Annie did not show you. She's showing us what Annie did not show us. Do you understand? So that's the case here. And it's very obvious. I don't know why you're trying to twist it, but it's very obvious.
I also think that Tuface needs to also take some time to evaluate. You've had children back to back. There's been
Doesn't
one
have
drama
one
or
recently.
another, back to back to back. I
Yeah.
think it's a lot for anybody. We don't know the demons that he's dealing with. I hope he gets the help he needs.
Yeah.
We don't want to see another celebrity of ours go out the wrong way. We want to see more. We want more for him. I've grown up with Tuface as like, this guy is so great. You've done so much for the culture. You've done so much for the entertainment industry. It will be a shame if this is the legacy that we are now left with. It will be a very terrible thing, I think.
I don't think it will be any shame or anything.
Why?
Because it will not be the first and the last. You see, all these musicians, actors, actresses, they have all these issues all over the world. This is part of the terrain. They're not the normal. It's all part of the whole thing. You go from Michael Jackson to Elvis Presley to Bobby Benson. Do you get me now? It's all part of the profession. You get so it even makes it even sweeter. Fela, all of them, they all have that.
Sweeter?
It makes it sweeter.
Would you say the
Edgar,
same thing if it was a
Edgar,
woman?
you toxic.
Would you say the same thing if it was a woman?
Okay, hang on. We are going for a break. We are going for another break.
Wow. Sweeter?
Edgar, you toxic. What's going
We are
on?
going for a break. We'll see you
Sweeter.
right back on Perspective. See you soon. Okay, welcome back to Perspectives. Let me start with you, Sarah. While we're on air, you were talking about how submissive woman, aggressive woman.
Yeah.
So what are the sacrifices that you say that submissive women make that a lot of men take for granted and that is being used against Latasha today?
Okay, I would say 90% of women, married women, are not happy in their marriages. And they don't show it because when they try to bring up the topic with their husband, you are an issue. You're always nagging, you are this. But if you listen, because I feel like most men are defensive. When she wants to talk, you're already, what do you want to say? If you come and listen to her, she's telling you how she feels, her pain. Maybe she might be bringing out the wrong way by shouting, but she's actually telling you something. But no, what you want her to do is to wake up, smile, even if she's not happy, go to the kitchen and cook, get the children ready for school, sit down, don't check your phone. Even if she sees you with a girl, she smiles and waves. That's what men want. And so many women, shockingly, so many women are like that. Even when they see their husband with a girl, look away. Do you understand? And it's not fair because now you said you love this woman, you married her because of love, but she has lost her spark and you're not seeing it. Do you understand? She's not the girl you used to know. She's not the girl who used to like play music and dance. She's not the girl who used to like gist with you. She's not the girl who used to want to eat with you. And you're not seeing all of that because now maybe, okay, now she has given birth, her tummy is rumpled, she has added weight, she's not as sexy as she used to be. I feel like that's unfair. Okay, now I know so many men are defensive, okay, but listen, calm down. Okay, let's say if she was your sister, because I feel like men value their sisters more. They don't want anything bad to happen to their sisters, but they don't care about other people's sisters, you get. Your sister, imagine your sister, your sweet little cute sister or your elder sister who you cherish so much being treated like that by another man. How would you feel? Bad, right? So why are you doing it to someone else's sister?
Another question I want to ask is ask you, Latasha, is that why do they keep comparing Latasha to Annie? They are two different women, no?
Yeah.
Well, because first of all, it's obvious that most men don't know what they want. Earlier this year, when Tuface said he was leaving Annie or they were getting a divorce and he was moving on to marry Latasha, a lot of Nigerian men, if I'm not mistaken, please correct me if I'm wrong, were upset. They were not happy.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you suffered with a man. She did this after everything she went through and now he's left her. We got over it. This is his choice. No problem. Nigerian men at the time, women. I know Edgar wrote one other piece then in January. If I check well, I'll pull it up too. Talk, she was not his peace. Men go where there is peace. They go where they are loved. They go where they are cherished.
You wrote that?
God,
now
where?
you're abusing the same woman.
No, I can't
I will
remember.
pull up your article, Edgar, don't worry. But it's not, that's fine. Everybody was okay with the program.
Yeah.
Now, the program is unfolding. It's not as rosy because it never really is. It actually never is.
Yeah.
And the truth is, couples do fight. Whether this is a fight that was blown out of proportion because he is Tuface, but I've never gone into such a quarrel that anybody's being arrested or someone's being detained. But that's neither here nor there. We don't know the circumstances at the end of the day. You know, you're abroad, any small thing, and that's fine. Now, we are seeing repeated allegations from inside the camp. This is even for me another problem professionally. Why does Tuface's team always feel the need? Somebody's leaking, somebody's talking.
Exactly.
One manager is X.
Yeah.
Are there no NDAs in the conversation?
Yeah.
No, but there are former people now.
No, but NDA,
Former managers.
NDA.
yeah.
This, I mean, the guy said that because Daddy Freeze
they are the ones
asked
that
him.
really have thrown him under the
Daddy
bus.
Freeze asked him when last did you speak to Tuface. He said when we came back from London. The London trip was just in October. So at least if someone has just detached from your employer, at least that the NDA should cover another 6 months at the very least. Why is this person coming out to tell us things that we didn't ask
But also
for?
his relatives, his brothers too, and
This
friends.
is so the thing is from every
Maybe it's
point.
mother life and death.
Forget about even Tuface's marital life and romantic life. Professionally and familiarly, there's so many leaks.
Yeah.
It's not tight. The ship is not tight. Why are they not protecting him, protecting his interests, protecting the family issues? If couples do fight, you should be protecting them. And I have a problem with that.
Okay, so it still boils down to what he said. Like Tuface might be a weak man because I feel like maybe he might be a man who, like, okay, for instance, I'm having like family issue and I come and tell you, you're my friend, though. So what my wife is doing, so what she's doing, something that maybe you'd have kept to yourself and handled it as a man, spoken to your wife. You tell this person, you tell this person. So when the matter is like everywhere, those people will feel like they have the right to come and talk about your family matter because you already gave them the right by telling them and acting like you need help, even though you might not really need help and you know that you might be the issue or something.
But
so you're already okay.
Do you also think that, to a certain extent, like Edgar keeps saying, Tuface is a weak man, and maybe his friends or family see this weakness and believe that it is something that's been used to abuse him in the past and in the present. Maybe that explains why they're very aggressive in their bids to save him from this. But Tuface is 50 years old. He's not 25.
The way he left his ex-marriage shows how weak he is because if he just... Okay, you know when you're guilty, you know that you're doing something bad, you're betraying somebody, and you can't face her, you're just like trying to run away. You don't want to face the matter, you don't want to talk about it, you just want to run away. So that just shows how weak he is first. Because if you're not a weak man, even if you were tired and you can't force a tired person to be somewhere he doesn't want to be, you'd have, okay, at least, normally she will feel bad regardless. I want this ended, I want a divorce. No, bring it online. Then maybe in a few months, they know that Annie and Tuface are not together. Then they see with a new woman. That's different. But it's like you ran away, or maybe you needed that other woman to pull you away from your wife. That's just showing how weak you are.
That goes back to the point Latasha was making.
Yeah.
Is that his PR machinery obviously is woeful.
It's all over the place.
Because there should have been a certain amount of timing. When do you announce your separation? When do you announce meeting this girl? When do you announce your marriage? Instead of just jumping into it all up without any...
Yeah, and can I just say in all of this, my heart really goes out to the children of Tuface.
Me too.
It has to be hard to be dealing with all of this from January to literally December. What is going on? It's too much. And we're not talking about that enough.
That's why he needs to
regroup.
Down, regroup, pull back.
And maybe just change.
See, when she was saying
work
something
on himself.
I want to say something. And it's crazy, but let me say it. I recommend, I think, that after the first 5 years of a marriage, any marriage, we should remove emotions. Detach yourself emotionally from each other.
How?
Yeah, because all these things, all this combustion.
What do you mean detach yourself
Here
emotionally?
we go, Edgar.
Let me land. All this combustion is
Are you emotionally detached?
Here we go, Edgar.
When you're emotionally detached, then you can...
How can you be emotionally
Then
detached?
you go for a woman who doesn't have emotions like you.
Yes.
There are women like that, so they don't care. They just want to have children and build a family.
No.
If you want your marriage to last, do you get me now? Then emotionally detached.
How can you be emotionally detached?
Oh my God.
Just do it. And then, because now...
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know. See, hold on. I don't know.
Edgar.
Wait, hold on.
I don't know
how old you are. I don't know how old you are. But I don't know how old you are. Me and my 50s, oh. I know a lot of people...
Are you emotionally detached from your wife?
I know a lot of people on the one side. I know a lot of people in their marriages. I know a lot of people in their marriages in my generation who've been married 15, 20, 30 years who are emotionally detached and they're enjoying their marriage.
What does that mean?
What does that mean?
And I'll explain to you.
So emotional detached, no sex, no...
And I'll explain to you. There could be sex, there could be no sex. Do you get me now?
But she doesn't get mad over anything.
God bless you. Relationship,
So
engagement,
she has an affair, you
exchange.
don't mind?
No, I'm coming, yes. Exchange goes to the head, not to the heart. Do you get me now? Because once you are in love, all these emotions, that's what causes all these
But
problems.
love is only develops over time. It gets even
Remove
deeper.
the love. This is 5 years after. You have children.
Just 5 years.
You have business.
Edgar, please.
You have business. I'm
Edgar,
coming.
rest.
Let me learn now.
Okay.
Let me learn now. If Tuface was emotionally detached, he would behave differently.
Okay.
If what's her
Natasha.
name? Natasha was emotionally detached.
But they just said they just got married.
They will behave differently. You see, at the end of the day, all of these things is emotions. All of this is emotions.
Can I say
It
something?
beats
But
me, it
emotions
beats
must
me.
come into play in any union
So
now.
detach
What do you mean he
the
beats me?
thing.
He beat not beat
Can I
me.
say
What has that
something?
got to
I
do-
understand you. I understand you in a way. I understand you in a way.
Detach it.
But this is how it
I'm
works.
telling
This is
you.
how it works.
Go and look at all the marriages that have
Excuse me,
lasted 10,
Edgar.
20,
Oh my
20
God,
years.
Mrs. Edgar, if you
Edgar,
need help,
excuse me.
blink twice if you need
Can I say
help.
something? Edgar, can I say something?
Please go ahead,
Okay,
Nancy.
I understand you in a way,
There's no
but this
love
is how it
again.
works.
Yeah.
If you want to be emotionally unattached to a woman,
Yes.
I think you should choose a woman who is like that too.
God bless you.
Don't choose a lover girl who wants to be,
bless
or
you.
somebody
We're
who wants to be
passionate.
loved, who wants to be
Hot,
cuddled,
passionate.
who wants you to be her friend.
I feel like hugging you right now.
Can
I
I
said the same
finish,
thing.
please? Can I finish?
Please
Don't
finish.
choose a woman who is like a lover girl who wants to be loved, cuddled, and later after 5 years say you want to be emotionally unattached and you leave her alone in the marriage. Choose a
So
woman who is
who you
strong.
want leave her for?
Yeah, choose a woman who is strong, who you know that okay, while we're
looking at me.
dating.
She understand me.
Choose
You
a
don't
woman,
understand
excuse me,
I can never
choose a woman
understand
that,
you.
okay, while you guys were dating, she wasn't bothered about you taking calls outside, she wasn't bothered about you with another girl. You know that she's strong, like she's
Yeah, but
not
how
all
realistic is
about
that? How
that.
realistic?
Very.
There are women like that.
Very.
Like,
But they're in the minority.
they just want to
also.
have
Very.
like children and get married.
70% of marriages in my
And
generation
likely, she
are
might
like
be
that now.
cheating. She might also be cheating on you, you know, right? That's part of
Who
it.
gives a fuck about that?
Exactly.
After
Okay.
10, 20
So if you
years
don't
of
care
marriage,
about that,
forget
then
about
it's
those things
okay.
like
Yeah,
that.
but this is marriage. It's only
What?
less than
Let
5
me tell you
years
something.
old.
Let me tell you.
It's 1
Let me
year
tell you.
old. It's
What?
just 1 year old.
Let me you know I said
she's
I
pregnant, but she
said
doesn't
let's
give
talk
birth,
let's talk generally
Is she
now.
pregnant?
You
I
see,
don't even know. What she
I
just
don't
gave
even
birth.
know.
let us use. We must see. We are all media people.
Yeah.
So society looks at life through our lenses. So let us always use these kinds of examples. Are you getting me now? To send signals to the system, send signals to society. Do you get me now? My own take in this thing is that detach emotionally. That's my own take. And now what we are
Easier
having,
said than done.
I'm
That's
coming.
easier said
What
than
we are
done.
having as a root, and let me tell you categorically here now. 60% of marriages in my generation, 45 years to 55 years, do you get me now?
After 25 and 30 years of marriage.
is emotionally detached. They call it
Decoupling.
Cohabiting.
cohabiting. One man go there up, the one man go there down. And there's peace.
That's why you are like this.
And then, I'm not like anyhow.
That's why
and
you're
there's
like
You
this.
actually are though.
That's why you're like this.
If you are angry,
When last did your wife hug
I'm not
you?
angry.
When last were you hugged?
If I want to hug her, someone else should hug
When
me.
last
As I
did
put
you
her,
hug her?
if someone else should hug me.
No, you're emotionally
I will someone else
detached.
should
You come
hug
naturally,
me.
you don't have to summon her.
Eh?
Anyway, thank you. Thank you
And
very
someone
much.
else hug me.
Thank you
Thank
very much,
you.
Sarah. Thank you very
Thank
much,
you, Madam
Latasha.
Ruth, for having me.
Very much, Joseph, Edgar, and thank you very much, Sideboard, for this very interesting conversation that
Thank
we've
you
had
too.
this morning. I wish we had a longer time, but we clearly don't. So yes, Tuface Idibia is a cultural icon, but he's also a grown man, accountable for his choices. Even as concern from family, friends, and fans continue to grow, as the spotlight lingers, what he may need to do most is to step back, regain clarity, and determine the next chapter of his own life on his own terms, away from the noise, the pressure, and public judgment. And as I keep saying, remember that life is a learning curve. So that's all we have time for today. You've been watching Perspectives here on Arise News with me, Ruth Asime. Until same time next week, by God's special grace, do have a great time. Goodbye.